If you carve the wooden stick into the shape of a bow and then put a piece of cowhide on it, congratulations, you've invented a bow and arrow. But bows and arrows rely too much on manpower and cost a lot of training. So, cleverly, you put the bow and arrow on a log and then put the trigger on the end of the log. Congratulations, you've invented a bow. Although the bow has lowered the operating threshold every time you fire, you have to hook the string on the tooth. It's a lot of effort. So cleverly, after a transformation, you leave the original complex trigger paper, the tooth, and the board, fix them on the log, and put the log in the arm. This way, the tooth can move back and forth to make it easier to load the string. You put the arrow on both sides of the arm and set the bow and arrow. Every time the board releases the string, the two bows and arrows fire at the same time. The arrow of the bow and arrow will automatically lie on it. Congratulations, you've invented a bow and arrow. But the pull board is in the center position, so the arrow is much less powerful. So, cleverly, you put the log and the bow and arrow together. And then you add an inspiration to push the bow and arrow. Every time you push the bow and arrow, the string will go into the groove under the bow and arrow, and then you pull the bow and arrow together. When you get to the top, the bow and arrow will stick out, so that you can shoot continuously. Congratulations, you've invented the Zhuge Nu. Zhuge Nu reflects the wisdom of ancient Chinese mechanical design. As an early machine gun, it was meaningful in the Cold War era.